What's going on, you guys? This is Aaron from Departures Capital, and welcome to the video. In this video, we're talking about an exciting new company to the channel, and that company is called Global Battery Metals. Now, Global Battery Metals is a mineral exploration stage company with a focus on global battery metal exploration, specifically lithium. So it's an exciting time, of course, to be talking about a company like this. As we know, the electric vehicle boom is in full effect, so I'm excited to bring you guys this new company. It's a small cap company. They've got a rock star team, very good cash position, and a lot of interesting stuff to talk about. So this video is going to be an introduction. We're going to go over all the exciting points about the company, take a quick look at the charts, their recent news, and their investor presentation, guys. So I hope you enjoy the video. Last but not least, for full disclosure details, this is a sponsored video, so check the description down below for full disclosure details, along with thoroughly reading our disclaimer and always remembering that these videos are never financial advice. With that being said, let's get straight into it, guys. And if you do appreciate these types of videos, then kindly smash that like button. It takes just 1 second every time, along with hitting that subscribe button and the bell for notifications on future videos just like this one. Also, drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think about the company, about the sector, and let's get straight into it. So if you're looking for more information on Global Battery Metals, their website is simply gmbl.ca. Battery metals are powering today's technology. We need to make a shift to renewable energy. We will have a positive impact as a key player in the green revolution. Our focus is on lithium, nickel, and copper properties. And those are words from their CEO. Now you can find their corporate presentation right there on their website on the homepage. I highly encourage anyone interested in this company to take a look. Of course, doing your own research and due diligence. And one of the first things I wanted to do was to talk about the stock itself, how it's traded, its 52-week range and all of that. So recently the company has had a pretty impressive run. We got all the way up to $1.93 on 52-week highs, and it has pulled back recently. At current prices around 50 cents, the company has a market cap of roughly $25 million. So as a small cap player in the space, of course, lots of potential upside. Now let's take a quick look at a comparable lithium company to see, what's possible in terms of market cap. Here we have Piedmont Lithium Limited with a market cap of over $800 million. So compared to Global Battery Metals, I mean, their market cap is relatively small with a lot of potential upside. The next thing I want to talk about is their recent press release that just came out this week. So Global Battery Metals acquires Lithium King property in Utah. Global Battery Metals is pleased to announce that through the staking of federal placer claims, it has acquired the property area known as the Lithium King property in Utah. Lithium King property highlights. So prospective lithium-bearing brine aquifer located on the west side of the Great Salt Lake Basin in western Utah. The land position consists of approximately 7,900 hectares of placer claims. Excellent infrastructure. Interstate Highway I-90 runs through the property, adjacent to active brine mining operation, mining-friendly jurisdiction. So let's read some quick words from their CEO. That's from Michael Murphy. We are very excited to have added the Lithium King property to our growth-oriented portfolio of battery metals projects. Samples from the property have recorded positive lithium values with excellent access from Interstate Highway 80, which runs beside the property. We look forward to rapidly advancing this property, beginning with digitizing historical data, water sampling modeling, and ultimately leading to drill testing. So that is one very important thing about mining, being close to infrastructure. So that definitely caught my eye, and it sounds pretty good there. So now I want to get into the investor presentation, and we're going to touch on a few key points. Some of the main things being the team. It's, one of the most important things, in my opinion, when it comes to a company in general, but of course the mining sector, having a team with years of experience from well-known companies, along with having a strong cash position. So Global Battery Metals, traded on the TSX Venture under ticker symbol GBML, or on the OTCQB under ticker symbol REZZF. Global Battery Metals is powering the green revolution with a growth-oriented portfolio of battery metals projects. World-class expertise. Global Battery Metals hosts an expert team with a history of creating shareholder value in several successful mining companies. The board of directors and management offer a diverse set of skills and expertise in financing, geology, engineering, mining, exploration, development, and production. And finally, the company has strong relationships with leading brokerage firms, fund managers, and the investment community. So as we can see, guys, for a small market cap company, at the time, share price of 53 cents, I believe we closed at 52 cents today, market cap of 26.9 million with cash of 3 million and zero debt, which is very important. Institution / long-term shareholders own 30%, retail owns management and directors own 10%, and retail owns roughly 60%. So we're going to put some emphasis on management now, starting with their CEO, Michael Murphy. Prior to joining Global Battery Metals, Mr. Murphy was the President, Chief Executive Officer, and Director of Gleason Resources. Gleason Resources acquired and financed the Molaros Gold property, now known as Torex Gold and trading on the TSX Venture under ticker symbol TXG. He remains on the Torex board and sits on the Health and Corporate Responsibility Committee. Prior to Torex, Mr. Murphy spent 15 years in London in the financial services sector with Merrill Lynch, DLJ, and Credit Suisse. Then we've got Gary Brown, the director. Since 2008, Mr. Brown has served as the Senior Vice President and Chief Financial Officer of Wheaton Precious Metals. Prior to Wheaton Precious Metals, he was the Chief Financial Officer of TIR Systems. And as we know, guys, Wheaton Precious Metals is a multi-billion dollar royalty streaming company in the precious metals sector. And finally, we have Craig Roberts. Mr. Roberts is the CEO of Newfound Gold and the president and CEO of Ethos Gold. He is a mining engineer with over 30 years of operations consulting and investment banking experience. This experience includes work on multiple feasibility studies and investment banking due diligence roles in over 200 institutional equity financings. Mr. Roberts also has significant experience advising management and boards on merger and acquisition transactions. So look thoroughly into management. It's a very important aspect of doing your own research and due diligence on a company. But as we can see, it seems to be that Global Battery Metals has a very experienced team, which is very important. So let's talk about their Northwest Leanster lithium project. The project is covered by 15 government-issued prospecting licenses termed the Northwestern Leanster Block. It covers a total area of 477 kilometers squared. The project is adjacent to Ganfeng's Avalonia asset, which has reported intercepting economic-grade lithium. Ganfeng is currently one of the largest lithium companies in the world, producing and selling lithium metals, lithium fluoride, lithium chloride, and other chemical products of lithium. Prospective results. So the Northwest Leanster project exploration results are highly encouraging. The immediate priority is identifying a drill target at the Agavana prospect, highlighted with a green star within the blue area, which outlines the optioned property. The government of Ireland previously carried out a regional stream sediment sampling program. The results showed that in a regional context, the Northwest Leanster project area has comparably higher lithium anomalies compared to Ganfeng's adjacent asset to the southwest of the Leanster Massif. Next steps. In preparation of next steps, the interception of prospecting and mapping at Agavana has been completed and the first target zone has been identified. Top priorities include testing of the first target with an initial drill program comprising of 6 holes totaling 900 meters. Drill targets are within 50 kilometers of Dublin, Ireland, and are easily accessible via logging roads. Applications have already been initiated with the Irish government's Exploration and Mining Division and Colite, with approvals expected in 6 to 8 weeks. So that's their project in Ireland. They also have, this recently acquired Lithium King property, and that of course is in Utah. We talked briefly a little bit about that, but prospective lithium-bearing brine aquifer located in the west side of the Great Salt Lake Basin in western Utah. And then finally, exploration. So the lithium property is located in the Pilot Valley at the western margin of the Bonneville Salt Flats. Historical surface water sampling from shallow drill holes 0 to 25 feet by the USGS between 72 and 1993 identified anomalous lithium values ranging from 2 parts per million to 1,200 parts per million. The property sits along the southern extension of an interpreted high lithium value trend from the surface well samples. Now let's talk a little bit about their planned work. So in order to assess the lithium potential of the basin brines on the lithium property, the following work will need to be conducted by GBML. Locate and digitize existing oil well data to help in the modeling of the basin. Acquisition of public domain geophysical data sets. This will help in improving the surface structural and geological model. The depth to basement modeling exercise shall be conducted. The data should include, but is not limited to, gravity, magnetic, and seismic. And here we can see some comparables. Guys, Global Battery Metals currently has 52.3 million shares outstanding, giving it a current market capitalization of just $26.92 million, like I said. And then finally, their Laura Copper asset. Through Minas Dixon, GBML's 55% owned Peruvian subsidiary has granted Leanster the option to acquire the property. The terms of this acquisition are displayed on the table to the right. In addition to these payments, GBML holds a 0.75% NSR on the property. Leanster is building a $1.3 billion mine approximately 20 kilometers, an 1,800 hectare property. The Laura drill highlights include 108 meters at 0.9% copper and 218 meters at 0.81% copper. Hope you enjoyed the introduction. Always do remember though, for full disclosure details, this was a sponsored video, so check the description down below for full disclosure details, along with thoroughly reading our disclaimer and always remembering that these videos are not financial advice. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. Always remember, Departures Capital and Departures stocks are for information, education, and entertainment purposes only. Don't buy or sell a stock because you heard it on here. Buy or sell a stock because you've done your research, you've done your thorough due diligence, and you're making your own personal investment decisions for yourself. These videos are not financial advice. We'll see you guys in our next video.